Hi everybody, welcome to the KaK
and Mac.
The Mac and the Mac and KaK. It doesn't really matter. We just expose all the crap and effluvient with cheese on in the style of a couple of blokes in a car
in the rain.
So, now we got the Queen to confirm last week all her private details that she wanted to be in the 2020 edition of Jeffrey Epstein's unredacted new black book. So basically we're making a list of all the people that would want to be involved in such a dirty scandal, as in the abuse of young girls and young boys. So, got a call here. Is it ringing?
Yeah.
Oh, good afternoon, Downing Street. Yes, could I speak to the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, please? Just a moment. I've got music. Roll, Britannia, Britannia, roll the waves. Britain never, never, never shall be slaves. Oh, it's taken a while. Actually, Britons are slaves because we live in a democracy. What's a democracy? If you look it up in the dictionary, it's a republic.
Yeah.
In America, we've said this before, you've got the Democratic Republicans and the Republican Democrats.
Yeah.
So, democracy, you look it up, the word, it says republic. And you look up the word republic and it says a dictatorship. Oh, Mr. Johnson, good afternoon. Well done for fixing the UK general election again. Who did you do it through? Peter Lilly. He owns a company called iDocs, doesn't he? Oh, it's KaK M Show, yeah. Yes, Mr. Johnson, yeah, we've been looking into that. Yeah, well, congratulations that you managed to fix the entire UK election, because who would actually vote for a prolific liar, murderer and arms salesman?
Well, it's killed hundreds.
Sorry? You're just going to email your details through. You've got all your private email addresses, passwords. Yeah, you can send them to the Mark Salon. Superb. You'd like to be included for the 2020 edition. You're not really into that, but we'll see for the future, because I'm a very powerful man now, he says. And people that seek power, I thought you're supposed to be our servants. He says if they believe that, they'll believe anything. Thank you, Mr. Johns. So yeah, you seek power, so you seek sexual power over others, and that's how it works. Oh, okay. Good day, and congratulations again for fixing the general election in the UK. All the best. Well, there you go. Peter Lilly, iDocs. We'll look into that. Hold on, he's a Tory MP, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
A Conservative MP?
Yeah. Well, that's how you'd fix something, innit? You would make sure that you did the counting.
Okay. Peter Lilly, iDocs. Concerns raised over senior Tory MP linked to the election counting firm. You mentioned something about this, isn't it?
Yes.
A Tory MP is a director of the company that has become a major player in how elections are managed in Scotland, England and Wales.
Managed.
Oh. Yeah, local elections, general elections, the Squawk Box has been advised that iDocs, an electoral services company of that which... You're going to love this. This is Wiki Spooks. iDocs Elections. iDocs Elections, part of the... See that? Can you see?
Yeah, there's something there. You can see
something there.
It's gone down.
I got it back up.
Yep.
iDocs Elections, part of the iDocs Group, is responsible for delivering digital software and services to UK central government and over 99% of UK local authorities, which is focused upon electoral registration and its postal vote management system. Run by Peter Lilly, a Tory MP.
Well, that is a coincidence.
You're kidding me.
See, it doesn't matter who you vote for. What matters is who counts the votes.
It says The BBC's political editor Laura Kunsberg appears to have broken electoral law by revealing on the BBC's Politics Live programme confidential information about how postal voters cast their vote prior to 10 p.m. on polling day in the UK 2019 general election.
Now, how would you know that?
It says the postal votes, of course, have already arrived. This is before the polling state.
Yeah, but just because they've arrived doesn't mean you're supposed to tell anyone. Or that's how the general public's led to believe that's how it goes.
What about that London Bridge bomber? That happened just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and
Yes.
Boris Johnson put out, and the Queen, well, Boris Johnson first of all put out a sincere apologies to the victims at 20 to 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
8:38, wasn't it?
Something like
Anybody
that.
can look this up, and it didn't happen until just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the Queen put out condolences. That's the Queen of England, put out condolences at midday, nearly 2 hours before it actually occurred. What does that tell you, people?
Nothing to worry
What does
about.
that tell you?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Welcome to the
You're
KaK M Show.
delusional. Just keep moving. Don't look at what we get up to.
Basically, the whole planet has been hypnotised. Did you see that London bomber? I'd like to ask Boris Johnson. I should have asked him on the phone. Mr. Johnson, when that the London Bridge bomber was shot a couple of weeks ago on London Bridge at point blank range, how come there was no blood splattered all over the wall or the
Even
floor?
though he was being held down at the time, the cop dragged someone off him and then shot him.
Yeah, and how come 10 minutes later, when somebody else was filming from the
got
back of a
up.
bus, he got up and walked away? Can you explain that, Mr. Johnson? We'll get him back on the phone. Full amount of credit. It's just the parties look like they're not meant to look at it, but they kind of do get a hint. And on both sides, people are telling me that the postal votes are in and looking pretty grim for Labour in all parts of the country. This is before the postal votes were even cast.
See, it's who counts the votes, not what you vote for or who you vote for. It's who counts the votes.
Anybody can look this up. I've showed you on screen, and it's Peter Lilly that's in charge of it.
He's a Conservative, and the Conservatives won with an outstanding majority, allegedly.
It says no postal votes from the EU referendum are recorded as missing. 1.1 million Brexit postal ballots were missing or rejected as well. This gets deeper, and we look at Peter Lilly, Vice Chairman, Tevis Petroleum Limited. Changes the register of members. They work for you. Oh, they work for themselves. Oh, Peter Lilly, this is the guy that runs this IDOC's vote rigging system, is actually Andrew Adonis on Twitter. He's got a huge mansion in France, and he's a director of another company as well. Oh, this just gets deeper.
It's all rigged, folks. It's all rigged.
Peter Lilly's business addresses. And it says here that, Nicola Sturgeon has said to ban IDOCs in Scotland from the general election.
Yeah, you fixed it for us now, so we're banning you now.
Unreal, absolutely unreal. And people think we're joking. Sometimes you can actually look this stuff up if you're interested in this bollocks, and you can do a search yourself. Okay, so we're almost at the end. It's because there's some dark shit in here. There's some seriously dark shit in here. So we're almost to the end. You could just let that video on its own. We're almost to the end of Epstein's dirty, filthy black book of all these people that are in it. Are you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
We've got 3 pages to get through.
You ready?
Yep.
Hit him with it.
Senator George Mitchell.
He's American.
Yep, it would be with Senator 901 5th Street.
Of course, Senator comes
Washington,
from the Cenotaph
DC.
from the Rome still runs the world, folks.
Washington, DC. And who else have we got in here? I've just ringed a few names.
It's like the manager in where we've just been said. If voting made a difference, we wouldn't be allowed to do
That's
it.
what he said. Upside down here is Citrix. I think that might be the computer company. Citrix. Look that up. We haven't got any credit left to look it up. Citrix. It's something to do with, I think, computer software company that I'm going to look into. And apparently they put their security software in...
That's a separate one altogether.
Okay. So, you ready for the second number? And we saw the Rothschilds were in.
Yeah.
So who else has got to be in if the Rothschilds are in?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. You're the one that I love, Rockefeller. David Rockefeller. Rockefeller Plaza Financial Services. Sorry, Rockefeller Financial Services. 30 Rockefeller Plaza, room 5,600. They've got that many rooms. 146 East 65th Street, New York, New York. And his telephone number is 212-649-5622. Trilateral. And the Trilateral Commission is on there as well. Yeah, I can't believe this. Rockefeller.
The Council on Foreign Relations aren't in there as well.
Who?
The Council on Foreign Relations.
They are! Caroline Stark, I don't know who he is. Look, Citrix. All of these people work for Citrix, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, you're kidding me. Do you know we were looking for Trump earlier? And Trump was photographed. Oh, you can find this photograph. I'll send it to you if you like. Somebody else sent it to me. And you can put it up. Not only was Trump's with Andrew, Prince Andrew, don't know him. Jeffrey Epstein, never knew the man. Harvey Weinstein, don't know the fella. They were all four of them, were all mates together. So here he is. There you go. There you are. There's your man. That's the President of the United States of America. And he's got a big block entry in there. Can you see that?
Lots of information.
Big block entry for Donald J. Trump. Okay? The Trump Organization, 721 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. And Trump's landline number is 212-832-2000. Also, alternatively, you can call him on 212-755-3230. Email melaniaKmelania@aol.com. This is Donald Trump's email address, melaniaKmelania@aol.com. Okay? South Ocean Boulevard. They've also got a place in Palm Beach, Florida, next to Jeffrey Epstein's den of iniquity, den of torture, den of raping kids. What did Trump say? I don't know. No, I don't know. Howard Wilson Houseman, Trump security. This is Epstein's black book, and he's got Trump security in it. Norma Direct Emergency Contacts, and he's got 3 numbers for Melania as well. Melania Trump.
You couldn't make it up.
Mar-a-Lago Club, 111 South Ocean Boulevard, Palm Beach. That's right next. Are you getting this yet, people? Okay. Have you just seen that? Have you just seen that? Because I'd forgotten that was in there. Okay, there's a place at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue,
I know that
Washington, D.C., and the telephone number is 202-456-1414. And do you know where it is? It's the White House. So no matter who is in the White House, whether it be Trump, Obama, Clinton's, whoever,
Bush,
Epstein has got the number. Now, why would that be in his dirty black book, along with all these hookers and underage girls and masseurs? So the White House is in there.
You want to be careful, you don't get suicided.
Do you know, I was saying that it's all in Kenya. Sorry, not Kenya. It's all in, all of these contacts in London are in the Kensington and Chelsea area.
SW.
He's got the number for Chelsea Police Station, just in case. Yeah, Chelsea Police Station in Epstein's dirty black paedophilic book. And again, there's a London number for Ghislaine Maxwell there. A number, by the way, I know where this address is. Again, it's Southwest 1. It's in Chelsea, Kensington. He's also got the Met Police 24-hour line. Look, well, see that?
Well, you know, you never know when you're going to need them.
Just in case. Did he supply them with kids? Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell's London is 44 Kinnerton Street. What's his name? Sean Atwood was standing outside there a few weeks ago, London, England. Ghislaine Maxwell's number is 0207 838 9128. And then there's another one, 9129, just in case you don't get through. FedEx package to Simon Edwards. Alexanderman Global Markets. Forward Place, London. Oh, good Lord. Senator George Michaels, right. So we're almost there. I've got 2 more little booklets to go through. Oh,
Ooh.
Massage Florida. Now, this is supposed to be unredacted, but that is the only bit of the book that's been redacted. These are underage girls that Epstein used, well, obviously for his own sexual gratification. And the FBI have actually blocked those out, but they haven't blocked out the Queen of England and the rest of them. There's the police PB there as well. I'm not Sergeant. Again, it's some British police. The security. Oh, Scotland Yard's phone number. There's Scotland Yard's phone number, look. Why has a paedophile got Scotland Yard's telephone number? Do you ask yourself?
Yeah, Scotland Yard, yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble here. I got caught raping a kid. Can you make it go away? Yeah, no problem. Okay then, cheers.
Massage, New Mexico.
You know what that means?
Massage, California.
Does it mean massage?
So you've got all these numbers here. I've never seen so many numbers for one person. And these are Bunk 1, Bunk 2, Bunk 3, Bunk 4, Bunk 5, Shopwood Shop and Greenhouse, Log Cabin. Oh, right. They're all the different numbers of Epstein's different places in his place. Massage, New Mexico. Can you see all the girls' numbers there? Only like 10 to 12-year-olds. So you've got Diana, Laura, Christensen, Daniela, Sabrina, Rachel, and another Rachel, Linda, Melinda, and Sabina. And he's all got all their phone numbers. Massage, California. Loved massage. Apparently, Ghislaine would get hold of these girls and say, "Can you bring a friend along?" And then they'd bring the friend along, and they'd ask them to take their clothes off. Apparently, but they were normally 10 to 14-year-olds. Mark Epstein, Paula Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Mark Epstein. There are quite a few Epsteins in here. I guess they're his brothers and sisters. Epstein Portables, whatever that is. So we're on the very last page now.
See, what I get from all these massage parlours, that's where they go to do the raping. And
unless it's done on his private island.
Yeah.
So the very, very last number that we come to in the book is Cindy Lopez, Karen Models, 94th Street. It's really chucking it down, isn't it? New York, New York. So that's it, everybody. That is the end of Jeffrey Epstein's unredacted black book.
Now, there's loads of other names that we haven't mentioned because, well, we've ain't got time to look into them all because there's so many.
There are quite a few names and numbers and email addresses in there as well as private stuff, but we're going to have a look into Citrix, and when you get some credit, we're going to call Boris again. Happy state opening of Parliament, everybody, from the KaK M Show.